Finally, gorgeous weather here, and that means people are out in full force in and on the water. So safety is extra important, especially as the holiday weekend approaches. With new changes in life jackets and how they're rated for your water activities, as well as how the closed border may impact your boating, we turn to the United States Coast Guard post here in Port Huron.
Now that we have the official start of summer going on and a lot of boats out on the water, there's a few things for people to be mindful of. Number one is going to be the increased activity. COVID is now done. A lot of restrictions are lifted. There is a lot more boats on the water, a lot more people out there. You need to be very cautious, very mindful of all the boats and people swimming around you as you operate in. Additionally, be mindful that right now the Canadian and U.S. border is still closed due to COVID restrictions. So you cannot cross over the border just like you can't on the bridge. You cannot cross over on the water either, unless it is just for a safe passage. If you have a large congestion of vessels, you need to go over briefly to safely navigate your vessel and then come back over, then that is fine, but you cannot anchor or moor up in that area. Should we see this over in the lakeside beach area where they're not using an anchor, but they softly ground their vessel on sand, that would also be considered a border crossing. This year started a new law with the emergency cutoff switch on vessels that are manufactured after January 1st, 2020, and that are less than 26 feet in length must be equipped with a emergency cutoff switch. It is usually red in color and kind of a spiral piece of cord. And if you are operating your vessel at planing speed or above displacement speed in normal conditions, you need to make sure you are wearing that. We will be looking for that to ensure you are. It has been known that a lot of people are operating the boat, they fall over for some reason, and then the boat runs away out of control from them, and it results in a lot of injuries and boat accidents. Drinking and boating is just like a vehicle. You cannot be above the 0.08 limit for it. It is not recommended to drink and boat and operate a boat at all, and you cannot be using recreational or illegal prescription drugs while you are operating the vessel either. Please ensure you are wearing a life jacket. It is a requirement for any children 13 years and younger to wear one at all times, that they're above the cabin. If they're out on deck, they have to be wearing it on the boat at all times, even if you're not moving. Along with that, make sure you check out the National Boat and Safety website. There is new labeling for your life jackets that is no longer the types 1, 2, and 3, and so on. It is labeled by 50, 70, 100, and 115, and it also has specific labeling for if the life jacket is used for jet skis, paddle boards, or any of those other things. We will have increased law enforcement activity out in the local area to make sure everyone is being safe and cautious, and then also just in case there is the possibility of someone needing us for assistance, we will be in immediate response quicker than usual to be out in the area. So all this is a really focus on the holiday weekend. We don't want to take fun away. We don't want to be out there to ruin anyone's enjoyment and parties. We want everyone to be safe and have fun. Make sure you're wearing your life jacket, watch your alcohol consumption, make sure you have your sunscreen and water to stay hydrated. Also, if you have an emergency, we monitor Channel 16 on your VHF-FM radios, and you can also call 911 and we will respond.
In order to be fully prepared for this summer's boating season, you can grab the United States Coast Guard app, which not only has the necessary safety equipment that you need for your vessel no matter what the size, but also in the event of an emergency can help locate you and save lives. For EBW TV, I'm Annie Naraki.